Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you this Easter inspired makeup look, and it's also a collab with my girl here on YouTube, Nelly Toledo. I love her. She's stunning. I mean, everything about her videos is on point. You should definitely check her out if you haven't. I've mentioned her in the past because we are friends, so I mean, you've probably heard her name before. If you don't know who she is already, which again, if you don't know who she is, you're living under a rock. Oh my god, don't eat my pigment! Ooh, this is limited edition. Esky. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, so this is just going to be an Easter inspired makeup look, perfect for spring. I hope you guys don't mind that I am doing some more colorful makeup tutorials because I do very much love neutral eyeshadows. I love them. That's my thing. I wear those all the time, but I do a lot of that on my channel, so I try to bring some color. I'm trying to bring some color, I should say, for spring and summer because I'm ready for it. Like I said, it's too cold here. I'm dying. I can't take it anymore. Yeah, she's doing more of a pinky kind of look, and I did more of a purpley kind of look. I also give you two lip options, one more peachy nude, and this one's more of like a baby pink kind of lip if this is too much going on, because this, you know, eye look is a lot of color, so if this lip is too much for you, on top of that, I think the peachy nude option that I gave you is a great alternative, or you can put whatever lip color you want, you know. Alright guys, so I guess that's all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up if you do. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Alright guys, so as usual, my eyebrows are already done. Everything will be listed down below. First color I'm taking is Vanilla by MAC, and I'm sorry that the light kind of flashed that out a little bit or washed that out, but it's just a cream color. Any nice matte creamy beige color will do. I just wanted to do something matte because we're doing a lot everywhere else, so yeah, that's why I chose that one. I'm just taking a flat brush and putting that right underneath my eyebrow to highlight my brow bone. Next color I'm taking is this peachy kind of pinkish shade. It's from a limited edition palette, but use anything you want. You could even use a blush that's similar to this. So I'm just putting this in my crease as my transitional color with a MAC Duo Fiber brush. I usually use something like a soft brown by MAC or the light brown color from the Lorac Pro 2 palette, but I wanted to use something with more of a pinky kind of undertone to play up the colors that I'm using on my eyes, especially for the Easter kind of look. So next color I'm using is Rule by MAC, and I'm going to be putting that right in my crease as well. This is a kind of orangey color, and the more that you build it up, the more orange that it looks. I'm only doing it, I'm not really building it up too much because I don't want it to look super orange. I want it to kind of really blend in with that pinkish color and make kind of a color of its own. But anyway, just blending that back and forth in my crease, windshield wiper motions, the usual, nothing special. Okay, so next eyeshadow I'm taking is this beautiful purple eyeshadow by Urban Decay. It's called Asphyxia. I'll leave it down below. I'm not sure if this is a limited edition because it is a very, very old eyeshadow, but it's one of my favorite purples of all time. It's just so beautiful, especially when you wet it, which I did here with some Fix Plus. It just kind of has like this bluish duochrome to it, so I don't know. I'm just obsessed with this color. I love it, love it, love it. Then I'm going to be blending out the harsh line. I always do. I'm using the same brush, so it's nothing, you know, too crazy. I don't like using a million brushes when I do my makeup. Just more mess that I have to clean up with, so I don't know. I try to limit the amount of brushes I use. So yeah, just blending out that line with the same Duo Fiber brush as before, and then we're going to go back in and pack on the color that we lost when we blended it out. This always happens, so it's no big deal. I just always go back and buff, or I should say pack on the eyeshadow. So now I have to wipe my face because all that fallout, that's why I do my eyes first. And then I'm going to put on some eyeliner. So this is Kiko's eyeliner in 01. It's like a beautiful creamy nude shade, and we're putting that in our waterline to brighten it up. But later I actually put a color on top, so it almost acted as a base. But nonetheless, I wanted to do something other than black or brown. So for our face, we're going to be taking this MAC Prep and Prime primer, and then we're going to take my Flower BB Cream and my NYX Liquid Illuminator, mix it together, and put it all over my face. and this is going to act as our foundation. I just wanted to do something a little bit lighter, not so heavy. My skin's looking a little better, so I don't need to go in with the massive coverage, and yeah, I just thought it was appropriate for the spring to try a BB cream. It's a little bit dark, but since it is a BB cream, it shears out nicely, so it's totally fine. And I'm using a new Morphe brush that I just bought, and let me say, this brush is just the bomb. I'm obsessed with it. I was gonna wait until IMS to try more Morphe brushes, but I was in Ricky's the other day and I had to pick it up. Like, it was just calling me. It's so like fluffy and round and amazing. I also used some Fix Plus to sheer out the foundation as well, and again just buffed it into my skin per usual. Nothing new there. For concealer, I'm taking my MAC Pro Longwear NC20. I usually use NC30, but I wanted to just give a little bit more of a brightening effect to the eyes, so that's when I usually take NC20. And it looks a little bright here, but once it's blended in and patted into my under eye and everywhere else that I use it to highlight, it's totally fine. So as you can see here, I'm just going to be blending it in with my finger and that like foundation brush that I have from MAC. And then I'm going to be putting it down the center of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and my forehead, just because I want to even out the highlight underneath my eyes. So I only really do that if I use the lighter color. If I'm using NC30, it's so close to my skin, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's why I'm doing that there. Then I'm taking the Shade and Light palette by Kat Von D, and I'm taking the middle banana looking shade and packing it right underneath my eye with a Sigma highlighting brush to just set the under eye and highlight a little bit further. It still doesn't do as much brightening as it does on other people to me for some reason, but it's still really nice powder and it does set my under eye nicely. Then for contouring, I'm taking the middle shade from the bottom part of the palette, and I'm going to keep this really close up by my ear because I'm contouring here and I don't want to bring it too down because that tends to look a little bit much for me. I like to do a little bit more bronzing when I go down lower onto underneath my cheekbone, which you'll see in a minute when I use my next product to bronze up my face. And here is my lovely Give Me Sun by MAC. I love this bronzer, one of my favorites of all time. It's a little bit warm, so if you're too fair, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you're around my skin tone, it's just beautiful. I love the effect it gives, especially with my MAC 187, I think this is a 187 or 186 Duo Fiber brush. It just makes it look airbrushed. I love it. We'll catch a train and go, just light it up and glow. For blush, I'm taking this kind of peachy tone shade. It wasn't a limited edition blush, so I apologize for that, but you can use literally any blush you want. It's not that big of a deal. You can even go no blush if you want to because there's a lot going on the eyes and the lips, but I just wanted to play up the colors, and I'm also going to blend it out right here because it was getting a little much for me. I'm not a huge blush person unless I'm not wearing too much on my eyes or lips. Then I'm going to take this limited edition highlighter by Laura Mercier. I think it's called Indiscretion. I'll have everything listed down below as I said before, but it's beautiful. I love it. It's just glowy and pretty. It's a little bit more subtle than the Makeup Forever one that's out right now, so I just think it's just a gorgeous highlighter, and I believe it is still in stock. Then I'm going to be taking this Pigment by MAC. I think this is called Pink Bronze, but I'm not 100% sure. Again, description box will have all of the details. I'm going to pack this underneath my eye, and then I'm going to take a pencil brush with a little bit of Rule, that first orangey shade that we use in our crease, and blend it out a little bit more. Then I'm going to be taking the same purple shade that we have on our lid, and I'm going to put that in my waterline. It just gives a subtle purple like effect to the waterline. I think it's really pretty. And then I'm going to blend everything together once again. Now I'm taking this, I think it's called Pink Opal Highlight or Pigment by MAC. And it looks white in the actual, I don't want to say pan because it's not in the pan, but it looks white. But when you put it on your eyes, it actually has this beautiful pink iridescence to it, which I think really plays up the eyeshadows. So that's why I wanted to use it today. It's beautiful. I love this pigment. And to finish off the eyes, we're just going to add a little bit of mascara. Not too much because you still want to see the color peeking through on your lower lash line. Alright, and to end everything off, we're gonna end with lips, of course. So I'm taking this Wet n Wild lipstick and this MAC Cream Sheen glass, or lip gloss, whatever you want to call it. This is just peachy, one of my favorite kind of peachy nudes. Sometimes it looks a little nude on me, and then sometimes it looks more peachy. On camera it's coming up very peach, but I just love this, especially together with Boy Bait lip gloss. Both are so beautiful, separate or together. So I actually love this lip option. This is my favorite. I don't know. This is more of what I would wear over the pink because I'm more of a warm girl than a cool tone girl. But yeah, this is just more of the option that I would go for. Love both though. So my next option is going to be this limited edition lipstick by MAC. You can use any pink you want if you want to do a pink with this. I just feel like this is more like Easter inspired with the pink pastel lip. That's why I threw this option in. But this is from the Novel Romance collection, and I think this is called a Novel Romance, this lipstick. I'm also topping it off with Strawberry Lip Gloss by Bite Beauty. And then your look is complete. Let me know which one you guys like best down below. Don't forget to check out Nelly's video because, again, she's doing the beautiful pink kind of version. And I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Catch a train and go, just light it up and glow. Oh, this is our fantasy. Tonight we're breaking free. We'll beat it, you and me. Oh. If you were only to take one product to a deserted island, which one would it be? And it would be sunblock. I know that sounds really boring and like lame. Like, okay, they're gonna say something like